At first, I was just thinking I was going to come in and just be a special teams guy, but, I got the opportunity to play on defense, and I made the best out of it.
When was that point where you really felt like, you know what, I have a good chance to play this year? Was it training camp? Was it off-season workouts? When did you really feel like you'd have that opportunity?
Both, and off-season workouts and training camp. I worked hard, I prepared hard, and like I said, I got the opportunity and made the best out of it.
What has Sean's influence kind of meant to you throughout this whole process?
It means a lot, because he helped me out with a lot of things, and we just help out each other. He's like a big brother / role model to me out here.
Questions and balls that Sean does on the field when you watch him play?
Just make plays. Like, he always to the ball. Like, whenever you see the ball, you see him. So that impressed me a lot. He's a student of the game.
What are your feelings kind of getting a chance to play a game like this on the road for the first time?
I'm feeling great, I won't say nervous, but it's a little timid. It's a big game, big rival game, freshman, but I don't let that kind of stuff get to me. I'm just gonna go out there and do what I do, play ball.
When I say Miami, Florida State, what's the one memory that comes to your mind? You ever, watching one of the games or being at one of the games?
I remember the game from last year. I was actually at that game, and that's in my head. When Sean's freshman year, when he played, he had an outstanding game, and when they went up there in Tally and won.
You were there last year. What was that like for you? Because obviously you didn't feel Miami's way.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was hurting along with the players. I wasn't on the field, but I felt like I was on the field. So I was just hurting.
Did you consider Florida State at all?
Yeah, those are the top 3 schools.
Did that game have any kind of, did that sway you at the time and maybe lean towards Florida State?
You never know who's gonna show up on Saturdays. So, Florida State, they came prepared and they just dominated.
Do you think too much is said as far as these games influencing which way recruits go?
Now, I pretty don't know. I think most recruits just go to the schools. They're pretty much like winning records, but I don't know how I go with them. But for me, it's just how I felt, why I feel comfortable, stuff like that, where I get the best opportunity at.
So even though you didn't play in that game, it was hurting you to see that?
Yeah, I was hurt bad.
As a young guy that's here, with a bunch of high school kids out there trying to make their decisions as to what school to go to, what would you tell them about what's going on here?
I just tell them, I just get my experience through the whole recruiting process. Just take your time, don't make no decisions. That once you get offered, look through every school, talk to the coaches, take your visits, and at the end of the day, make your choice where you feel comfortable.
And what if one of them says, "Hey, Denzel, what's going on in Miami? What do you guys got going on there?" What do you say?
Just I don't know. Tell them I don't know.
Tell them, hey, there's a lot of opportunity to play.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I just tell them, just come in, play ball, do, pretty much do what you got recruited for. You get opportunity.
You know Devonte at all? You know him down here?
Devonte Freeman?
Yeah.
I know him, but I don't know him like that. I heard of him. I've spoken to him before. He's a pretty good player. Real good player.
Have you talked to any like Sean or anyone about what it's like to play in Doak or anything like that? Have you asked them, and if you have, what have they told you? Any of the guys?
I think I asked Sean about his freshman year, playing Florida State. It's a little nervous, but he just went out there and played ball, made plays.
Is this something you kind of pictured, when you made your decision to come here playing in these games against Florida State, going up there?
Yeah, just coming out and playing ball.
Before you got here, you were a Kings fan. Was Florida State a team you hated the most?
Nah. I don't hate the team. That was like another school I was looking at. Florida State's a good school, Young's a good school, Florida was a good school, so I was looking at all 3. But I just felt like home.
But you hit him.
Nah.
You don't have any red shirts, man? You don't have any red shirts, do you?
Yeah, from my school. Okay.
You ever talk to Noma about it?
Nah, but I think I'm gonna talk to him. To see what his thoughts was. He was a freshman. He played. See what advice he can give me.
So you're gonna try and reach out to him before Saturday?
Yeah.